fun with. I was bored, and Combat told me to go on and make a video of my Minecraft world, so I decided to do so. The world today is, of course, I got it named 4531. That's my old store number from when I worked at Radio Shack in Clarksville. The seed is 103 000 A very interesting number. I'd go into detail what the seed is, but I'm not going to because it would be giving away too much about it. I put the seed in on the PS3 since you can't save anything from a PS3 and merge it back over to a PS4. So I had to redo it on here. This is a very unusual world for Minecraft, I have to say. Now, of course, I am playing on the older version. The newer version is really not me. Let's go ahead and load this up, and I'll show you how this world is. I actually came across it by accident. Oop, found one of my cats. My apologies. Alright. And of course, as you can tell, I've already defeated the game. So I got the Enrod. I got the sugar box, circular box, or however you pronounce it. Now, this is technically the underground fortress. If we manage to go up to the top here, I put soul sand around it because it's actually underwater. Oh, it's raining outside. Didn't realize. Just right here. Oh, I see, I got somebody watching. So the end portal is right underwater next to this island. Now, of course, this island wasn't that big when I first got it. It was probably about up to here, and then over to about right here. I just kept filling it with sand and dirt till I got it up. That's a big. And of course, you see, I got plenty of villagers here, and the only reason why is I grab a boat, and down this way is a village, and all you got to do is get a boat near a villager, smack them a couple of times, and they'll hop in the boat. Then you can kidnap them and bring them over here. Sometimes they stay, sometimes they run off. And if we go over here, if we go out that way, if you look on the map, to the far right hand corner you'll see another little village there. Okay. My little fishing area, just in case if any of those phantoms try to come down and swoop on me. That's a little fishing area here. This area here is kind of cool. As you can see, all the stone here from the underwater sea temple and the concrete. We'll just follow the path down. Oops, jungle, my favorite place to be. That way I can play that Guns N' Roses song, Welcome to the Jungle. What do we got here? Oh, there he is. Okay, underwater sea temple. Hey, what? Hey, buddy, I can watch on my home or phone, but my PlayStation, it says the broadcast has been stopped. Oh well, as long as you can watch on your phone. All right. There we go. Now I'm inside the underwater sea temple. Leave my dogs here so that way they don't bother me at the house. I got a few odds and ends here. Plenty of dragon's breath. Got the wings, but I never use them. Obsidian. Still got plenty of end rods left. You need these things. Decent sword, amount of gold. I haven't found many diamonds on this world, which is actually very upsetting. Here's a nice little cool thing. Go in here. Of course, now, as long as you do this on peaceful, it works okay. But when you get those underwater sea monsters popping up in here, it kind of sucks, because then they tear up all your food. I'll put soul sand down there, so that way you don't have to worry about any of the food dropping down on you. You can grab it real quick. Turn one little side into a little garden. Got plenty of trees in here in case if I need any wood. All kinds of fruit in here, and then fruit. And I always like how I take the some of the stone out and put the glass in. Actually gives it a nice effect. And you can also look outside too. Go back up here. Yeah, that tasted better. I got this bridge going all the way down to the jungle. I haven't done anything with the jungle as of yet, except setting it on fire a couple of times. But the rain usually kills it, so not much I can do. I'll just hop on over here, and the construction of this place is actually kind of interesting. I did the stone brick first, and then I put in the concrete and put that stuff in as well. Thank goodness I finally got depth strider. Makes it a lot easier. I even put pillars underwater so it looks like it actually has a structure to it. Kept the structure intact of the underwater sea temple. I'm thinking about completely dismantling the other one. Not too sure yet. Just get for laying eggs out here. Let's see where just for the hell of it. I managed to get me a good librarian by putting that thing out. Well, somewhat of a good librarian. I don't really need thorns. And then over here, I was trying to get a masonry one, but this guy, he's not really messing with it too much. And go down here. This will take me into where the underground fortress is, where my house is. The modern setup of life itself, where you can have all the different types of stones stored away, including cobble. Plenty of furnaces to take care of yourself. All the lava buckets you need to take care of the furnaces. And if I go over this way, there really wasn't much to this place, really, to be honest. It was kind of bland. It just didn't really have much structure to it at all. But I did do a little bit of working to it. Set up a spare room for anybody who decides to come over combat. And also set up a nice little portal here, which really just takes you straight to lava. And that's where I keep the other set of dogs I have. Tired of hearing them bark all the time. This was a bunch of rooms put together. I just widened it out and set it up a little bit different. Put the stair up there and put that right there. It kind of looks really gives it a unique look to it, and gives it a nice glow. Back here is another spare room in case anybody decides to jump in. They're all set up really nicely. Down to the deepest depths of the dungeon. Go back up the steps here, go over this way, go up these steps here. Yeah. You can pluck the nether wart while you read books. Fantastic. Go over this way. I just connected my phone to the TV so I can watch my TV and comment with my phone. Good choice. Okay, and this way here takes us back to the house. My pussy. My bedroom. Nicely set. Problems hearing your voice. It's a little bit tough. I had to adjust the microphone. See, my headset was kind of turned into a bit of a what they call a Frankenstein headset. I had to take an old PlayStation 3 headset and use the band on top of it to hook up the earphones from the PS4 headset onto it because the band kept breaking. So I had to use that, the headband. What I got in here. A lot of crap at the moment. So I got the microphone turned down a bit because if I turn it up, it has a really major echo to it. I can't figure out why. And that's all I can deal with right now until I can afford to buy a new headset. Okay, go down below here. We got our garden down here. I had villagers living down here for a while too. I just kept pushing them down the ladder and then they ended up turning into farmers instead. This was a massive bedroom that I converted for them to stay in. But then when I dug through this wall over here, I found a massive library, which I confiscated all the books and used them for trading with the librarians. Let's see, another bedroom. Another bedroom, fairly large. These end rods really give it a nice touch. And a few smokers. Okay. Really not much to this world, to be honest. But I just thought it was kind of interesting that my house, oops, not that one. If I put in that special seed, it's right there. There's where my house goes. Straight to that. It's not too bad. It could be better. It could be a lot better. But I got lucky getting this one. I got really lucky. I don't know if you had a chance to see the beginning of it, but if we go up here and then we go right here, since the end is literally underwater, I went ahead and put soul sand all the way around it so that way the underwater zombies don't mess with me too much. So it makes it a little bit easier. I've pretty much already gained. Wow, that was really loud. I can get as much end stone as possible out of here. Finally got a cleric the other day. I wish I could have got him a lot earlier, because I would have been buying ender pearls like crazy. Let me just do this here right, and I should be able to come out right here. I've pretty much gone through this place and took all the end rods. as much as I could, because why make end rods when you can just gank them? Makes it a lot easier. And if you notice how all these stones right here are standing up in the air, that's because I mined all this end stone out just so I could take back to my place. Because I wasn't too sure if I was going to build something or not. Let's see if I can hit that just right. I don't think I hit it just right. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. I'm not into parkour. That's just not me. So I just make steps to go around. Because my luck, I will fall. Yeah. There we go. Seriously, another one? Didn't work out very well for me. I hope there's no more shocklers in here because I don't feel like messing with them. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably grab my Silk Touch pickaxe and get this purple glass too, but I really don't feel like messing with it. I really don't. Which I did on one world before. I literally came in here on one world and just decimated this entire place to the ground. Took all the blocks and literally just did it that way, just for the simple fact so I could have everything. Feather falling 4. I wonder what would happen if I just jumped off. What do you think? With feather falling 4. Oh crap, AJ. What's up, AJ? What are you doing? Let's see. Huh, 1 heart. Let's see what it does now. 1 heart. Gotta love feather falling 4. Haven't had these in a while. At work on a break. I know, I just got off work myself. So, AJ, what street corner are you working now? Ah, crap. That's probably my bank account telling me that I only got $3 left in it. Okay, let's see here. Did you know that, Combat? Where you eat these light bulbs? It teleports you. Well, yeah, I got a job the other day. My wife wanted me. Oh, you know, the best one ever. Yeah, I know, I try. Yeah, my wife wanted me to get a job. She said, "It's been too long since you've not had a job." You know, you're absolutely right. It's probably better for me to start spending my own money instead of yours. So I went ahead and got a job. I work over, technically with her, at a job site where I take care of an elderly old man who's used to do healthcare, and I'm doing that for him now. So I go over there. Mostly all I do is just go there, talk to him, help him around the house. Eating light bulbs doesn't sound very safe. It depends on the light bulb. It really depends on the light bulb. I wonder what would happen if I threw one of these inside there instead. Oh. Hey, look, I see dirt. Should I mine it? 0 Sigma. Yo-ho. Oh my gosh, heartburn. All right. So, for everybody that's... I heard cat. For everybody, you know what, maybe I should just... Yeah, it's almost daytime. Don't worry, I'm not naked in bed. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go out of the house so that way everybody can see how this, especially AJ can see how this place is. This is a very unusual place. At 220... 220, wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, so if we go over here, there's the end portal, right there, underwater. And this island wasn't this big. I actually built this island up like mad crazy. I'm still building on it, to be honest. I'm actually going to build it out as long as I can. And all the villagers here, I kidnapped from other villages. And to kidnap a villager is real simple. Just go over here, you grab a boat, put a boat next to a villager, and you smack him once and he's in the boat. Now you can kidnap him legally. If the boat's on land or water, it doesn't matter. As long as you get them in that boat and you just move across the land, it'll be slow. But once you get back to your house, they'll do one of two things. They'll jump on the island and live as one with everybody else. Or two, that's an interesting place for that bird to be. Or two, they'll start running back to their island. And if they do, that's when you pull out your flaming bow and arrow and shoot them. They're not allowed to go back. Fuck them. Okay, so if we go over here, yeah, this island literally stopped about right here, and I pushed it up even more further. Ugh. Oh my gosh, painful. This is what happens when you get older. You get heartburn a lot. Of course, you could also have a heart attack too, like I've had as well. Which, it really wasn't much of a heart attack, to be honest, but my doctor seemed to think it was. Okay, go back to the house. See the cat that took me freaking forever to get. And of course, everybody who knows me... Wow, really? Damn, that sucks. Go down here. Go down here. You got the mine shaft that I always like to make. The big, long mine shafts. I've only found 4 diamonds down here since I've been down here. To be honest, it kind of sucks. Diamonds aren't like how they used to be. What's the difference between a boys what? I don't know. Tell me the difference. Well, I just turned 23 and my back is already killing me. Yeah, yeah. That's understandable, you know, because, I mean, if you're lifting a lot of weights, or even your balls, I mean, things can get really heavy sometimes to the point where it really hurts your back. I mean, hell, I never had that issue because I always had a strong back. But then again, you know, lifting furniture up 3 flights of stairs for Rent-A-Center or taking it back to give to Rent-A-Center really can put a toll on a person's back, especially if it's a marble top furniture. But playing Repo Man was really fun. You get to be a dick on a daily basis. I actually missed being that dick. I mean, I had one time where I worked for Rent-A-Center and I walked into a person's house. We took their big screen TV on Saturday morning cartoons, and the kids were asking me, "Why are you taking our TV? If your mom didn't buy that ounce of crack last night, we wouldn't be in this mess now, would we?" So, yeah, being a dick, especially with kids involved, is really fun. Some people might not like it and get butt hurt and pissed off. I really don't give a shit. I mean, hell, born in the 70s. People can pout all they want and cry and fuss. I really don't care. Doesn't bother me one bit. So, what'd you think of the world, guys? This was an unusual world. All I did was put in a random set of numbers that I'm not going to say what they are. But the last 5 numbers were actually my student ID from when I went to high school. Damn! I need a cigarette. But it's an unusual world, and I had to try it. Since it works so well on the PS3, and I couldn't merge it over to this, because they took that feature off. Screw it. I just went ahead and started a new world on this with the same seed. If y'all want to know what the seed is, go back to the beginning of the video and check it. Right now, I'm going to go find something to eat so I can barf it up later, but I am going to drink some of this coffee that's really good. A lot of people like those Keurig coffees, but there's only one problem. It only makes 1 cup. I need more than 1 cup. I bought a percolator. And coffee always tastes better in a percolator. Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen. I'll catch you guys later. I need to eat something. I just got off work anyway. Maybe I'll try something else. As always, it looks as awesome as your other Minecraft places. True, sometimes not. I should go on my German world. But too many people would probably take offense to it. Can't figure out why. I would like to get into some Cold War sometime tonight. If Combat and possibly AJ might be interested, we could do some serious Cold Warring there. Do some zombies, have some fun. Unless you guys have Vanguard, which the multiplayer is awesome. Oh god, not the German world. Oh yeah, that's right. I think you probably remember that German world. I knew you'd be down for Cold War. So how low would you be to be going? Would you be like head up to my waist low, or you have Vanguard as well? What did you think of the multiplayer? I mean, that's just freaking awesome. It's like some of the best multiplayer I've ever seen. And it's a good camping world too, or at least some of the maps are, since I'm a camper fanatic. Now when I mean camping, I don't mean like going out in the woods and kicking back and relaxing. All I can tell you is zombies suck ass. It's just the worst zombies I've ever seen. Oh, you just reinstalled it last night. That's pretty cool. Combat, I would recommend getting it just for the heck of it. For the multiplayer function. I wouldn't get it for zombies. I would definitely get it for the multiplayer. Because I haven't played a good multiplayer game since Black Ops 2. That's when I had true fun. And when it comes to Vanguard, it's like going back to World War II and just fighting again. The guns are good. The outfits are good. I could even play as a German on there. I like that part. The campaign was good. I haven't tried the campaign on Vanguard yet. But, and unfortunately AJ's not on my Facebook. At least I don't think he is. Yes, Black Ops 2 is always the best, regardless. That was my favorite. I mean, the amount of fun that I had. Beat. Oh, nope. I haven't beat that one yet either. I just recently. Well, actually, I can't say recently. I haven't tried the multiplayer on COD World War II yet. But I gotta say, with the newer version of Vanguard, with that is actually really good. That's where me and you started gaming together. That is correct. We did. We did start gaming together. I can't remember if it was me, you, and Bloody Bullets who did that. Oh, I gotta get out of here. This cat's driving me up the damn wall. Typical cat. here. There we go. I'll just hide in the corner of the shuckler box. Okay, so I can't remember if it was me, you, and Bloody in that game, or if it was me and Bloody trying to troll you. I can't really remember, because I know that's what it was with me and Bloody and, who was it? Who was it? Yeah, we were. We actually trolled. I know me and Bloody ended up trolling Demon Charger on Die Rise when we were on the buildings, and we'd always put a trampoline right after we bought the couch right around the corner. So when Demon Charger hit that trampoline and flew off the building, oh, what the hell? Really, guys? He came back in. I hit the solidifier on the floor and right by the elevators. And when he'd run in there, he slipped right into the elevator shaft and fell in. Man, I don't want to play with you guys anymore. You're all just a bunch of trolls. I ended up friending him and explaining to him the situation. Hey, man, I didn't really want to troll you. You're a pretty cool guy. You want to help me troll some people? Hell yeah. So, yeah, that's the way it was. I believe I met AJ on multiplayer, I believe. Or it might have been Zombies. I can't remember. It might have been on Transit, because that was, like, by far my favorite map. Everybody hated Transit, but I loved it because I'd run through the fog. Yes, they do. If they remastered it and put it on Cold War, I would be ecstatic. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. But here's what happened. October, was it? No, it was November. November, I ended up jumping into some money. And I went out and bought a West German greatcoat. It's a gray coat, but it's called a great, like the greatest thing ever, coat. And I ordered the shoulder boards before I bought the jacket. I didn't even know the jacket existed. I just bought the shoulder boards because I figured I could sell them. So I got this coat, but it's a large, and I'm technically supposed to be wearing an extra large, but I'm like in between the large and the extra large. I get this coat. This thing weighs a ton. I put it on. I was like, man, this thing's warm. I got me a new winter coat. And of course, I bought the gloves that go to the coat before I bought the coat. So something told me, fate told me I was getting this coat regardless. So I slapped on the shoulder boards. When I played Vanguard Zombies and I saw the Nazi general on there, he had red shoulder boards. So what did I do? I put on red shoulder boards on my overcoat and put some pip ranks on it too. Then I just ordered a hat from Finland, a Finnish military hat that looks identical to the German hats from World War II. The ones where they fold down over their chin. But it's a hat from, or military hat from Finland from about the 1980s. And a lot of people said they thought they were Nazis in the 80s in Finland, so it was kind of cool. So I got the hat, $25. The jacket cost $30. I put it together. Me and my wife go into Kroger and start walking around the grocery store we got out here. And everybody was literally stopping us and talking with us. Dude, I like your outfit. That is nice. Where'd you get that? I said, well, technically I built it. With scrap parts that that I bought over the internet, and I mean, except one old man. I mean, one old man came up to me. What the hell are you supposed to be? And I looked at him. I said, I'm a figment of your imagination. I don't exist. And then he looked at my wife, and she just kind of smiled, and then he just walked away. So I didn't want to piss him off, but I got to get back to hell. I'm at work, my guy. I understand. I completely understand. Give him hell. Just don't show him your pecker, because if you did, you'd have to pull out the magnifying glass. All right, guys. Combat, I'm going to catch you later. If you get a chance later tonight, let me know. We'll play some Cold War. Maybe we can do a video of it. And kill zombies. Yeah, that's it. Kill zombies. We can get AJ in there too. We'll be okay on that. We'll have some fun with that too. 3 of us doing some zombie games on out something. I forgot what it was called now. I keep forgetting what that damn thing's called. Oh well, who cares? I'll deal with it later. I'm old anyway. I forget everything. Who are you again? All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Have fun. How do I stop? How do I stop? How do I stop? I forgot how to stop. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.